Okay, today here in a new place, I walked around my neighborhood in Canada, the neighborhood around my homestay, and I found this place that it's good, it's calm to record the video, but I don't know if it's safe. I can record here without any problem. I think so because Canada is very safe, but the problem is that is a well well area people area that people generally walk. Then I can make the video here. Okay, I needed to move to other place because that place is a walkly area. I think that this is the way that we call, like, people needed to walk and circle in that area. Then I can't make videos there because we will have people and we need to move every time that a person is walking there. Then now I'm here. I'm beside the sky train. That the sky train line is in the top of me, is in my head. Then I think that we'll have the sound of the sky train arriving every time. Then okay, I will still making the video here, and if the video wouldn't be good, I will move to other place another time, but now I will continue the video here. I think that it's a good place to make the video, and today I will talk about how learn a new language can be different for other people. I'm Brazilian. I was born in Brazil, and my native language is Portuguese. It's the language that I have been speaking the language that I have been speaking since I was born, since I was a child. Like, the language that I have been listening every day. Nowadays, no, because I learn English, but before was. And the Portuguese is very similar to English, like the Portuguese have many common words, like how, like the word common. The word common in English, I think that is common or common is the same word. We only spell different, and it's the same words like A, B, C, D. The same letters and very words similar, like common, like phone. No. Portuguese has many similar words to English, and it's very similar. Have similar words, have the same letters, have the same structure of how to make sentences. Only the questions are different, and have English has auxiliary verbs like do, did. Portuguese don't have it, doesn't have it. The same as Italian, Spanish, French, because they are languages that were based on the Latin, the language. I think that is the mother language of these languages. Then for me, learn English is much easier than a native speaker of Japanese, Korean, Chinese, and I have been experiencing it because at my school, people that that they are really struggling. They have are really difficult to learn English because their native language is very different as English. But for me, it's very similar, isn't a different new language. It's more learn different things and how this other language works. And going more deep on it, I asked for the Japans, for the Koreans, about how it works, and for me, Portuguese. Portuguese is similar to the Latin languages, like Spanish and English, French, Italian. I think that I already said Spanish. But for me, like learning Spanish would be much easier than for a native speaker of Japanese, for a native speaker of Korean, because he can understand the Spanish even not even don't even not being a native speaker of Spanish, only being a native speaker of Portuguese, I can understand the Spanish. We are with the subtitles became more easier to understand, and I can understand a little bit of Spanish. And if I would learn, it would be easier, but would be easily to learn. Like English, it's being difficult. I need to work hard. I need to study, but I think that isn't like for the Japans, for the Koreans. For them, it's much more difficult. And for these people, then also have the known facilities. Like to a Japanese speaker, speak Korean is much easier than for me. I knew a girl, a woman that that learned a little bit of Japanese watching animes. Like she watched the anime with subtitles in Korean, and only listening she could understand and learn a little bit of Japanese, because it's the same, its structure is the same, it's very similar. But it isn't the same thing for me, because I watched many animes in my childhood. I watched many animes in my life, and I don't know nothing about Japanese, because I don't have this structure, this knowledge of Korean. For me to learn Japanese is much more difficult as for Korean, as for it's very difficult for me. But for me, it's much easily learn Spanish, because I know Portuguese, that is very similar. And for the, I think that have every language has the other language that you can learn easy. Like if you know Russian, you can learn Ukrainian more easy. If you know Japan, you can learn Korean more easy. If you know Portuguese, you can learn Spanish. If you know, I don't know about other languages, but you always have your own difficulty. Like, okay, everyone has your own journey. Like, I have been learning English, and I have my time. I have this outcome to learn English a little bit fast, like not so slow, but not so fast. And my time learning is based on my native language. Like if I would be Japanese, and a Japanese speaker would learn it much more slow, because my native language isn't similar to the language that I'm trying to learn. Same for me to Japanese. If I would learn Japanese, I would have much more difficult as a Korean speaker because the language is totally different. And everyone has your own time. If you are struggling to learn a new language, if you are struggling to learn something, you have your own time. And sometimes you can't learn. Like I think that I even if I would move to a country that okay, Korean is spoken, I want to learn is Korean as a native speaker because they are speaking and listening it their entire lives. Then for me, learn English is much easily than for people that are learning from other languages like Japanese, Korean, Chinese, and and even these people have this difficult having this difficult have a lot of people that their native language is Korean, Japanese, and Chinese, and they speak it much better than me. Then you can have your facilities, you can have your difficulties, but hard work, training, and do it, iterate, repetition will always make you better, will always make you good. I am a native speaker of Portuguese, I have more facility to learn English, and have a lot of Japanese, Koreans that speak English better as me. And it's normal. Like what can I do? The other side is always better. Like the other people is always better than you. You always see the good traits of other people and your bad traits, but you need to see that you have your own journey. You need to be good. Only compare you with who you was yesterday, who you were yesterday, don't who someone is today. And this video is about talk that some people have difficult learning new languages because you already learned same things. Like I learned this Portuguese, then I know a little bit of Spanish because Spanish and Portuguese very similar, then I will have more facility. I have more facility to learn English, and everyone have their own facility. Like if I would learn Japanese, I would have more difficulty. If I am Japanese, I have more facility learning Korean. Then this video is about talk that thing that I noticed that they just in general have more difficult to learn English because the native language is much more different. And have the people that the native language is like the one like it doesn't have any language that is similar, and they struggle to learn English, and the native language is like horrible. Like my native language is very good, Portuguese. I can learn it. I know Portuguese, that is good by itself. I can learn Spanish, learn English, I can learn this language, French, Italian. Learn this language that it's widely spoken and it's very good to learn. But have people that are from Thailand that their native language is like Thailand. It's different than every other language that we know, and it will only works in Thailand, and you won't see anywhere talking about it, and they will have difficult to learn. and the native language is like a bad language, like you can't speak with many people. Then you have your situation, you need to think in yourself and who you were yesterday, and try to improve, only thinking about you. This is the best way that you can follow your life. Only compare yourself with you were yesterday. Don't compare yourself with who someone is today. I hope you like it. Thank you for the attention. Bye.